we will be departing. Are we going to be doing a normal air takeoff? I don't know.
Let's do another soft one.
Soft
Let's work
takeoff?
on those soft ones, yep.
Okay, we will be conducting a soft fuel takeoff from runway 18 in French Valley, which the windsock, oh, there it is. So windsock does indeed favor. And if at any time during this soft fuel takeoff, before rotation, we will, if there's any issues before rotation on this takeoff, we will get off the runway and figure out what to do. And if at any time after rotation there's any issues that don't involve the engine, we'll join the pattern normally, conduct a normal pattern, and land normally. If there's any issues that do involve the engine, however, we'll position for best glide and attempt to land somewhere safely. We will not attempt to turn around to the airport. We have caps below 600 feet. We will not activate caps. There's not enough time for it to deploy. Between 600 and 2,000 feet, we'll pull caps immediately if there's any problems with the engine. And above 2,000 feet, we'll assess the situation and find somewhere safe. If we can't find somewhere safe, drop back down below 2,000 feet. We have a determined place to land. We'll pull caps immediately. And that's all she wrote. Now,
Solita sin
cap fan removed. Seatbelts on. Let's do the drawer check also. Boost, fuel pump, or fuel tank fullest, mixture full rich, flaps 50. Recirc mode is off. Lights are on.
By the way, recirc makes it much colder and stuff on a hot
really?
day. Oh yeah, just like your car.
Ooh.
Just like your car. So your car would do recirc.
Right.
So it's a really hot day, go recirc on the ground.
Yeah.
But
we'll take that off.
oh yeah.
And final is clear. We'll
Good.
Make the call as we approach.
Good. We don't hear anyone. We don't see anyone out the window or on the map. Good work. And let's make the call and make it a proper soft fuel because you'll keep it rolling.
Okay.
With the yoke all the way back.
All right.
So when I do this for soft fuel, keep it there.
Okay.
Good, because it should be back. Yep. Good work.
French Valley traffic, white Cirrus is taking runway 18 for a left downwind departure. French Valley.
Good work. Solid. Take it away, Colton. How do you say Colton in Hebrew?
Colton.
Colton. Good. We went full power this time?
Yep.
Good. Keep this wheelie. Keep the wheelie.
Yep.
Good. And stay right. More forward pressure. I'm helping you.
Okay.
Good. More forward pressure. See how much forward pressure you need?
Yep.
Good. Now you can
90.
fly away. There you go.
Yep.
Lots of forward pressure to
Yep.
keep you over the pavement.
Yep.
Now, of course, we're exaggerating it. We stayed over the pavement for much longer than we need.
Yeah.
But good. Let's maintain 101. And make it go.
French Valley traffic, white Cirrus is on the upwind, runway 18, French Valley.
For a left.
For a left downwind departure, runway 18, French Valley.
Good work. Woo. TPA is 24. We're not staying there. We're climbing right through it.
Yep.
But just for reference. Good. Good work.
And so we're departing northwest, right?
Correct. Yep, to the northwest.
Okay.
Should we have made a crosswind call?
Yep.
Let's make a
French Valley
downwind call.
traffic, white Cirrus is left downwind, runway 18.
For a left.
For northwest.
For a left downwind departure. That's good enough. So they know you're not staying in the pattern.
Yep.
Good. And now we'll parallel the runway. See the airport? We'll parallel it while climbing. Good. Once you're well above TPA, you're no factor with conflicting traffic. You could proceed on course. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Good. Solid. Colton, good work. Lots of good learning.
Yep. A day of learning is a good day.
All about learning, man. You know, you want to go through all these experiences with me to your right.
That's right.
As opposed to alone for the first time. Now, we can't get them all, right? There'll be a bunch of experiences that you experience alone in a plane, but part of what we're shooting for here is to go through as many of them as we can together.
Yep.
And that's what it really comes, this is what flight training comes down to.
That's right.
That's why I tell people, you make a mistake, be happy. Be happy that it happened now with an instructor,
right,
as opposed to in a cloud alone and afraid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how I think of it.
I think this would constitute pretty well above TPA.
Oh yeah, you're good.
So
we could do direct enter. Good, so now that pink line will get us to the road, and then we'll follow the road on the right side, the east side of the ridge.
Okay.
Solid. Look at that sun. Absolutely fantastic.
Doodle-doo. It'd be crazy to fly without any of these instruments.
Without what?
Without any of these instruments, like an old-timey pilot, you know? Without, like, the GPS and all that kind of stuff.
Without that, yeah. Well, you know what they used to look out?
Just look out around?
Say, oh yeah, there's that mountain. Yeah, there's that ridge.
Right.
Honestly, believe it or not, you could find Torrance without a map.
That's true.
And so, the reason it's crazy to you because you don't do it, but remember too, as human beings, the more you do something, the more you develop that muscle.
That is true.
So you get better and better at it.
That is true.
Where are we going?
Straight into the Charlie.
There you go. The next road. We'll go to the next freeway and we'll follow that up.
I don't know why I got locked on trying to follow the line.
First road? All good?
Well, to follow the pink line.
All good.
Oh, we got it. We got it.
We got it, folks. Hey, I'm Laser from the flight deck. This is your co-pilot speaking. Captain is the one flying. I'm the one monitoring. Our captain actually has been flying since he was 4. He grew up in the state of Alaska flying a small tailplane, and his parents actually sent him to the store to buy milk in the plane. And that was the only way to get around in their village. Walking or flying. Once again, folks on the flight deck, for now, sit back, relax, and enjoy this fantastic sunset flight.
It's beautiful.
Glad to have you guys on board. Welcome aboard. That's it.
That's it.
Fantastic. So I want you to stay on it. We'll stay on the yoke, but I want to capture 4-5 with you.
Okay.
And I want you to see how we could get stable. See, we're creeping towards it more so than going towards it like that.
Right.
Make sense? We're just creeping.
Yeah.
What's the difference between going to and creeping towards?
Nice and slow.
Think of a dude at a club.
Yeah.
One dude approaches the woman.
Yeah.
One dude creeps towards the woman.
Yeah, he's crawling on the ground.
There you go. So when you creep to something, you're doing it slower, right? Hopefully a little more discreet.
Yeah.
And so that's how you want to fly and go to your altitude and stuff. You want to creep towards it. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Good. And look at that. Now you just hold it. Minute hair-sized movements.
Got it.
You see how relaxed that is?
Yep.
Good. Your plane.
My plane.
Your plane. So, be an approacher at a club and a creeper in the plane. Oh, they. If you even go to clubs.
I really don't.
Yeah. You've probably been there, done that.
Yeah.
I had my phase.
Clubbing?
Oh yeah, I lived in Vegas.
Oh.
Yeah.
Plenty of clubbing over there.
Oh man, I had my crazy phase. It was good.
It's fun every now and again.
It was good. The best part of it was getting it out of my system.
That is true.
I forget the name. There's what's the name of these people? Hosts?
Yeah.
Host, the dude who gets people at clubs. So a good friend of mine was a host. So we used to go to all these different clubs.
That gets you in on the list and stuff.
Yeah, we used to show up and he used to know him, and I wouldn't go, otherwise I would go.
Right,
It was just convenient.
Right.
I was like, you know what, let's go, let's do it. Yeah, otherwise I would not. It's not one of those things I would do on my own. Good. And the whole concept of creeping towards things will come in very handy in an instrument.
Right.
Because you don't want to fly to your needle. By the time you turn to it, you're past it.
Right.
And you blew through it.
Right.
So creeping, establish what I always say, establish an intercept heading and hold it.
Right.
I don't care if it's the smallest, thinnest, most shallow intercept heading. Hold it, and eventually the two will come together.
Right.
But if you turn towards something, when you're that close, you blew through it the moment you rolled your wings.
Right, right.
So, good. There's the road. Let's follow the road. We'll turn right. Good work. Yeah, so being able to creep towards things is a very, very powerful tool as a pilot in terms of being precise.
Right.
Good. Are you able to see the mountain, the road?
Yep.
And where we're going?
Yep.
Good.
I got my oculars on it.
Look at that altitude, man.
Perfect.
Wow.
That's what we call creeping right now.
Oh, you want to be a creep.
Creep.
You want to be a creep.
I'm a creep.
Imagine the altitude as a woman at the club, and you're the...
I'm a creep.
You're the creep. Oy vey. Oy, Hashem Yerachem. Hashem Yerachem. Hashem Yerachem. Say Hashem Yerachem.
Hashem Yilachem.
I'm not laughing. It's so great for me to hear.
What does that mean?
Hashem Yerachem. Hashem Yerachem is like, God have mercy on us. That's actually exactly what it means. Hashem Yerachem. Lord have mercy. That's what it means.
Lord have mercy.
Lord have mercy. Man. Rachmanan litzlan. Good. There you go. I think you got the whole altitude thing down.
There we go.
See that? It's really minute, hair-sized movements. It's creeping towards it. You don't want to chase your altitude because by the time you get there, you blew through it.
Right.
Creeping towards things, creeping towards things, creeping towards things. That's what it comes down to.
That's right.
Creeping towards things. Good work. What airspace are we in right now?
Go.
What airspace is to our right?
Charlie.
Good. What airspace is to the north of us over there?
Delta.
Good work. What else airspace is on the other side of this ridge?
Charlie.
Solid work.
That would be good old Johnny Wayne.
Good. Do you need a clearance to enter a Charlie or something else?
You need to contact approach and be, I forget what the word is. You need positive contact? I forget what it is.
Establish two-way radio communication.
There we go. Yeah.
What does that mean?
It means that you have to talk to them and they have to talk back and recognize you.
By your name, Colton?
Yeah, hey Colton, how's it going? I'd be very surprised. No, by your call sign, your tail number.
Solid work. Good. And you already answered the question. Who do you establish that two-way radio communication with in a Charlie?
With approach.
Who do you do so when you approach a Delta?
With the tower.
Good work. What's the big difference between approach and tower as it relates to Charlies and Delta? Approach will give you what to plug in?
I'll give you that. Yeah, I'll give you something to squawk.
A beacon code. Good.
Beacon code.
And a Delta, the tower, will not give you a beacon code.
Right.
Good.
Also, Charlies are usually not. They're manned by someone else in the area, or like in a different area, right?
Approach control. So Tracon, they're not even located in the immediate area. Depending where you're at, sometimes you're flying next to their building.
Right.
But SoCal Approach is down near San Diego.
Right.
So no, they're watching you like a video game.
Right.
Yeah. And then eventually Approach will hand you off to
the tower.
Who will give you which clearance?
Landing clearance.
Exactly. Tower controls the runway. Always, period. No one else controls the runway. Not ground and not approach.
Right.
Tower gives you takeoff and landing clearance.
Right.
Anytime you touch that pavement, the runway, you got to be talking with tower.
Yep.
Easy?
Yep.
Good.
miles to the south breeze for 45 minutes, take a little left downwind to let's go.
Good work. What airspace is under us?
Echo still?
So we're in Echo.
Oh, so what's the other one?
What touches the ground?
I forget. I don't know.
Ground begins with what letter?
Oh, golf.
Good.
Grover.
Right, so G, ground, touches the ground.
Yeah.
E, Echo, is
Everything
everywhere,
else.
everything else. Good. And G, just like Echo, is also everything else, meaning it doesn't touch the ground inside a Delta or a Charlie or a Bravo.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Good. Inside those, the Charlie or the Bravo or the Delta touch the ground.
Right.
At least their surface area.
Crosswind on 18 climbing through pattern altitude. We're going to be north of the area and
We're still far away, but
Good. How many miles out are we?
24.
Good. We could do direct antenna to redraw that pink line. Solid work. Good. Do we have the ATIS?
Nope. It's plugged in now, so we should hear it.
Yeah, we.
Fulton confirmation X-ray. 0153 Zulu weather. Wind 180 at 8. Visibility 10. Sky clear. Temperature 24. Dew point 18. Altitude 200.
448, holding short,
Alpha approaching you. Arriving and departing runway 24.
Runway 24.
Use caution for personnel equipment operating along runway 24. Advise on staff at the X-ray. Fulton confirmation X-ray. 0153 Zulu weather. Wind 180 at 8. Visibility 10. Sky clear. Temperature 24. Dew point 18. Altitude 276. BOR Alpha approaching you. Arriving and departing runway 24.
Solid work. What runway is in use?
24.
Good. What are the winds?
I did not hear.
So what we'll start doing from now on,
Is listening to winds and writing them down.
not only listening to winds and write them down, but I will be asking you, are we expecting a right or left crosswind when we land?
Okay.
So it's a step further. It's not only knowing what the wind.
0 at 8. Visibility 10.
110 at 8. Or so.
So if the wind's coming from 180 and we're landing on 24,
Yeah.
will that be a right or left crosswind?
So if we're landing 24.
Delta 7 Whiskey Charlie, connect SoCal approach 125.35.
So forget the map. Think about it in your head. Is
so-
180 to the left of 240 or to the right of it?
It's to the left of it, so it'll be a left crosswind.
Easy?
Yeah.
Good. What airport is that?
To the right of us, that's Keijo.
Good!
Keijo Jojo.
Fantastic. How's this ridge looking? We're good?
Looking fine.
Good.
But if anything, we could skirt it a little bit more.
Good.
Connect SoCal approach for 2 letters.
SoCal, 2 loaded, cap 448.
Welcome 0 and above number 1.
So we have information what?
X-ray.
X-ray. So, as we talked about, when you approach a towered airport, we play brain dead.
Yeah.
And we do what they
Tell us.
tell us, right?
Yeah.
So we don't show up, we don't plan, I will be doing this entry.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
we
yeah.
do what they tell us.
Yeah.
But that said, what can you expect him to tell you based off the direction we're coming from?
I wrote down. Well, that would be coming from KRAL. So, but I said hopefully left crosswind. Let's see if that's right or not.
So we're coming right now, pretty much we're going straight to the airport-ish.
So almost just
Right.
straight in.
Exactly. You see 24 on your
Right.
HSI?
Right.
Almost straight in. So what can you expect him to tell you?
Tell him to come straight in.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
We don't know,
No.
but we're expecting that.
Right.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
He could tell us anything.
Yeah.
Good.
So I can make a call just about soon.
So yeah, whenever. You can
Yeah.
even call now. 15 to the east.
Yeah.
Good work.
Alrighty.
And remember what happened last time with our descents and our speeds.
Yeah.
So we'll really stay on it. There's no reason we can't start creeping down now.
Yeah.
What's the TPA there?
1100.
Cool.
So
I would actually plug in 1100 on the altitude.
That's a good idea.
Start creeping towards it while maintaining the needle centered so we don't enter into the John Wayne's Charlie.
Yep.
And when you get a chance, we could call tower and say we are this to the east.
Yep. Fortune Tower, Cirrus 966 Tango Tango is 14 to the east. Inbound full stop with X-ray.
Roger, continue. I don't have you on the scope. I'll pick you up in about 5 miles.
Roger that, 906 Tango Tango.
966 Tango Tango.
I love to eat those sixes, man. They're so tasty.
Eat the 6 for dinner. This is always a fun one, landing in hazy conditions with the sun in your face at Fullerton. It's always a good practice to really stay on top of your altitudes and speeds, even though you don't have a visual on your runway.
I cannot see anything.
Correct. So this is close to what IFR is like. We fly the plane and position ourselves based off numbers and courses on a chart, as opposed to seeing where we're going. So it's a good intro to IFR. And that's where people get hung up, because you're used to showing up, seeing the airport from miles away, slowing down, everything's visually.
Right.
All of a sudden, you're prepping without even, you're in a cloud.
Right.
You're in a cloud. In fact, I'll show you something just for the heck of it. So.
610 tail full turn, picking up on the radar now. There's traffic 12 o'clock, 2 miles in Long Beach, 3,000 feet, Cessna.
Looking.
906 Tango Tango.
And did you say the traffic's over Long Beach for 610?
He's inbound Long Beach. It's 12 o'clock, a mile and a half, 3,000 feet, showing 90 knots.
Yeah.
Roger that, 610.
Kind of.
Yeah, we can go more than that. So let me show you something fun. Procedures, select approach. We could do the RNAV 24, and we could do vectors. I'll show you just an instrument approach.
Okay.
And 610, if you can turn 20 degrees to the right, and that way you can clear that traffic. There's another one right in front of them.
I got it.
Direction, 3,000 feet, a Cessna 182 eastbound.
Yep, doing so right now, 610.
610, Roger. Yeah, in about 2 miles, you can turn to final, and the traffic will not get faster.
Roger that, 610. So you see what I did here? This line is along the final approach course of the runway.
Oh, okay.
That's an instrument approach. So fly to it and then fly straight in. The runway will be right in front of you.
Okay.
That'll be the first instrument approach you've ever flown.
Nice.
Yeah. And you see this diamond?
Yeah.
So if the diamond's above us and that means we're...
That's perfect. I'll see direct the numbers. Number 1, runway 24, clear to land.
All right, 24, number 1, clear to land, 966, Tango Tango. So if the diamond's above us, we're low. So keep the diamond in the center. So fly to the diamond and the needle. So we need to arrest our altitude.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Because we want the diamond in the center.
Yeah.
Needle in the middle and diamond in the center will bring you right to the runway.
Okay.
So straighten out. There's the needle coming in. So we'll do needle centered and diamond, and it'll take you right to the runway. And we do have landing clearance.
That's right.
Look at that. Perfect. And let's go even before our landing checklist. And let's go flaps 50. Good. And we'll slide down the slide. Whee! And you'll see the power of an instrument approach, because we could do this in a cloud, and that's how we get ourselves to the runway. So needle center, diamond in the center, and 100 knots. And the runway will be right in front of you, and you'll think it's magic. But all it is an instrument approach. And you could do this in a cloud. You could do this anytime. That's why you get your instrument rating. Good work. And this is where we talk about don't fly to the needle as much as you want to creep towards it. Because you'll be wobbling, you're doing S-turns along the entire final approach course. Just hold it.
Yep.
The biggest trick to flying a good instrument approach is doing very little.
Right.
And it's counterintuitive in people's heads, but it's 100% true. The less you do, the better it is. Just let the plane do its thing. Look at that. Solid. Look at you, man.
I'm an instrument.
Look at that diamond and the needle. Wow. Just keep that coming and eventually the run will be in front of you. Look at that. Phenomenal. You know what? Just looking at you doing this, you'll have absolutely zero problem with instrument. I'm telling you, I'm not just saying that. Look at you.
I'm clean.
It's the first one you've ever done, right?
Yep.
Unreal. Unreal. There you go. Look at you, man. Wow. Honestly, I'm taken back by you. Is that a good thing? Yeah, taken back? That's good. Meaning,
Yeah.
like, I'm amazed.
You're shocked.
Yes. Look at you, man. You got it. You got it. It's the power of instrument approaches.
That's right. I see the
See that? It'll take you right to it, I'm telling you.
runaway.
Yep, you could be in the clouds right now.
That's right.
Look at you, man. Don't fly towards it, creep towards it. Establish an intercept and hold it. That's it, that's enough. Now wings level. Good, the needle will come to you. We don't go to the needle comes to us. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Good. All we do is position, face it,
Right.
and the needle will come to us. We don't go to it. Phenomenal work. Good. You got the runway?
Got it.
You could go visual. You could do your thing.
Switching to visual.
There you go. And we are clear to land. Absolutely phenomenal. Look at that sun. Are we high or low?
Low.
Good. Little power, arrest our descent. We won't climb, we'll just arrest our descent, get
right.
closer to the runway.
500.
Wow, that sun's incredible. Whew. Wow.
That's a nice sun, sir.
Uh-huh. Unreal.
No, wrong glide. Let's slow it up.
Colton, that was unbelievably good. And for the sake of the brakes, let the plane roll all the way to the very end.
Okay.
We'll make the last turn off. Let's go flaps 100. Good. Dissipate. This is good. Good start applying the brakes. More. Good. But roll all the way to the end.
Yep.
Colton, wow. Taxi back.
Taxi back, 966 Tango Tango.
Let's continue. Roger. Right turn at the end, runway 24, taxi to Bravo.
Right way at the end, taxi to Bravo, runway 24, 966 Tango Tango.
Wow, Colton.
Smooth and clean,
I
baby.
have no words.
That was perfect.
That was an I thought you learned how to land, but apparently you learned how to do them perfect. Colton, did you see how good that was?
That was good. Pillow soft.
That deserves a remove glasses moment. I don't just remove the glasses for any landing. Colton, wow.
Very clean.
Wow.
Very clean.
Whew.
Butter smooth.
You got it.
That's right. Instrumented on myself on in. Perfect landing. I'll take my IFR now, please.
Cool. It's like we're at a bar and there's a drink called IFR. I'll take my IFR now, please.
Yeah.
I was actually at an airport diner today.
Oh, yeah?
And their food items were called the transponder, the glide slope
Yeah. Oh, man.
in Foxfield.
That's funny.
Wow, Colton.
There we
I
go.
have no words, and because I have no words, I'll just clap. Wow. Proud of you, Colton.
There we go.
Woo! Hard work pays off, man.
That's right.
Wow.
When I don't come in below 1,000 feet below TPA, maybe I can get a decent.
You know what? We learned a lesson.
That's right.
We learned a lesson.
Yeah.
And everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
What will beating yourself up over it help?
Nothing.
It won't.
It won't help.
So just learn from it.
Hey.
It won't happen again. And move on and land like a pro.
That's right.
And that's it.
That's right. I'm not upset with myself.
Good.
I like to joke about myself.
Good. Good. Now every time that you plan a flight, you'll look, is this field elevation or
requesting 4 west.
TPA?
Yeah.
Good work.
Sky 4 and Charlie.